or the Health Education Division at the Ministry of Health. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health in partnership with the Public Hospitals Authority.
Your number one team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
A very special happy birthday goes out to our Sherelle Dames. We hope that you enjoyed your day, but tomorrow we have something special for you. And that's going to do it for us here in the North. I'm Shalia Roll. Thanks so much for tuning in. The Bahamas Tonight is coming your way next.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
This late night, the chief passport officer again denies that Bahamian passports have been sold. The latest claims and the response from officials. The countdown now on to the New Year's Junkanoo parade, how officials are using Boxing Day as a template and a lesson to improve. But first, our big story at 11, a holiday miracle. A newborn survives a harrowing ordeal but makes it out alive. Those stories, the days of the news, this Monday, December 29th, 2025. We are winding down 2025, and it is good to have you with us at the start of yet another week. I'm Corbell Pythram. Our big story here at 11, a shocking discovery over the Christmas holiday weekend has left a community stunned. A newborn baby, just days old, was found in the back trunk of a car late Saturday evening. As shocking a tale as it seems, fortunately tonight, Leah Cooper says it's a story with a happy ending.
It was a nightmare scene straight out of a movie. A cry in the dark leads to a heart-pounding rescue for a newborn baby locked in the trunk of a car late Saturday night. And it all starts on Sequoia Street in Pinewood Gardens, where a brave teenager made the discovery, 18-year-old Shavalo Gardner.
I was inside for the night, but some just keep telling me, come outside, come outside, come outside. So I went outside and I was going on the barcode. My cousins were on my way going to the barcode. The vehicle was parked up and I was approaching the vehicle. As I approached the vehicle, I saw there like a baby crying.
Curious and concerned, Gardner says he started searching the area to determine where the cries were coming from.
I started looking in the bush. Then I started looking at the window. Then I gone closer to the car. Then I was looking inside the car. I keep hearing the noise. It got louder, and I put my ears on the trunk. Then it stopped crying, and I banged on the trunk twice. Then the baby started crying again.
Panicking, Gardner quickly took action.
Jump over the wall, and I run across the road with my cousin. And I saw someone sitting outside. I said, boy, one baby in the car across the road, and this baby crying, but it locked up in the car. We couldn't get the trunk open, and the girl called the police. I tell her I give her my phone to call the police. Then the police was a corner away. Then they come, they approach the vehicle, they throw a rock at the glass didn't break. Then they take one tool out their pocket, then they hit the glass, it open up then.
Police confirmed that the car was a locked blue Hyundai Elantra. Inside the locked car, the logistics technician says the scene was almost too heartbreaking to believe.
They pumped the trunk, then we see the baby inside this box with no shade on, no pants, no socks, no time. It was wrapped up in a blue blanket. And everybody was like, it wasn't real. It doesn't feel real to me because I never seen nothing like this before.
As for Gardner, it's a proud moment.
I feel good. That was a very, it was a happy moment for me because I never really, something like that never really happened in my life over 18 years. I never really seen nothing like that.
Police released a report days after the matter occurred after repeated inquiries by ZNS News. According to the police report issued late Monday afternoon, a 38-year-old woman and 42-year-old man later showed up at the scene, identified themselves as the owners of the vehicle, and were confirmed to be the child's parents. Both were taken into custody and cautioned in connection with child cruelty. As of the latest update, the baby, believed to be around 5 days old, has been admitted to the Children's Ward Nursery for continued care and is reported to be in stable condition. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Leah Cooper.
All right, Leah, let's hope the story only gets better from here. A small booklet, but a powerful tool of entry. Our country's passport has been making national headlines, sparking conversations of fraud. Danielle Dean sat down with the Chief Passport Officer today to get to the bottom of this issue.
On the heels of claims by leader of the opposition Michael Pintard about a month ago that there was a bag aboard a southbound Bahamas Air flight containing Bahamian passports, Chief Passport Officer Nicholas Simonette found himself addressing similar, more recent claims made on social media.
There's been nothing brought forward to support the claims. So I just sum it up as just political mischief. I know there was a recent Facebook post that was circulating. You know, it took me 5 seconds to go on Facebook and see that the page that made the post had no other activity.
He noted the public shouldn't be so quick to believe some of the claims they see circulating online, adding there seems to be a sentiment that there's a specific group of persons obtaining passports, but that's far from reality.
Our laws are complicated when it comes to citizenship, and there are people who apply thinking they're Bahamian, and we have to inform them, no, you're not. You know, just by little technicalities. Your mother being born abroad and you also born abroad, or your mother being married.
Moreover, the Chief Passport Officer invites members of the public to report matters of concern to authorities.
You know, I'm on record multiple times telling people, if you know about it, tell the police. Right? Telling the police provides an unbiased investigation into the matter itself.
Reporting for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Danielle Dean.
All right, Danielle, with the countdown on to the New Year's Day Junkanoo Parade, members of the National Junkanoo Committee are now addressing several delays encountered during the Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade. In a statement released recently, the NJC confirmed that a full operational review was launched to examine a number of elements, including a stall in the flow of the parade, as well as route obstructions. Chairman of the Parade Management Committee, Douglas Hanna, says the group readiness played a contributing factor in those delays.
The parade started on time, I think at 9 p.m. That was the B group coming out. Unfortunately, the second group coming out was an A group that wasn't close to being on time. The third group that should have come out third, again, couldn't come out because a quarter of their costumes was in the street, in place, and they couldn't get out.
Asked about improvements for New Year's, Hannah said apart from a staging area system, which has worked, groups simply need to be in place.
The improvement that we need to make, Junkanoo groups come on time. Let's get started on time. That's the improvement. And truthfully, at the staging area, there was some lull with the Junkanoo groups, but for more cases, we go to the Junkanoo groups and says, you need to come out, and they quickly try to come out. The problem arises when they don't feel it is their time to come out, and that's where the challenge arises.
Still on the subject of Junkanoo, the One Family Junkanoo organization pulled off a huge win at the Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade, and the unofficial results are causing mixed reactions from the public tonight. ZNS News took to the streets today to find out what they had to say.
The Saxons let me down. One family, they gained the Bay Street with a message. Don't blame.
I made my opinion. I think it was judged fairly. Yeah, you know, as you can see, Saxons saw nothing. Still represent after, you know, our loss. But hey, I feel as if we could pull this New Year's off. Yeah, so. But I mean, I enjoyed the parade.
Ain't no use of getting mad but that. We didn't mess up. We going back to the drawing board. You don't hear no Saxon arguing. So you know you get quiet, so you know. You don't hear nothing, so you know that mean. Be prepared. We preparing, and they get forward to come down New Year. Tell them they're in trouble. Success! We coming!
Excellent, excellent. The results was very, very good. They were accurate with that because one family showed that hard work pays off, and that's why they deserved the win that they got. But one family, I'll expect them to do exactly the same thing that they did on Boxing Day morning.
Mixed reactions indeed. All year long, the Hilltop Warriors and the world-famous Zulu dancers have been trash-talking over who will be victorious at this year's Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade in picturesque Harbour Island. Well, our Diane Dorset has the breakdown on what happened.
After just weeks of preparation and months of anticipation, the 2025 Harbour Island Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade was on full display. The sounds of goatskin drums, brass, and whistles filled the streets of Dunmore Town as spectators turned out in full force. At the end of the night, one group dominated, the Barracks Hill Warriors taking all but one judging category and securing the overall win. Group leader Khalif Brown celebrated the victory and the group's hard work.
It's real sweet. So sweet. Sweet. It's good being underdogs. It's good being underdogs to do these things because we work hard. I really wanted to get the last one, which is banner, so I could have really sweep the parade. I would have been even more happier just to get that sweep.
With the Harbour Island Junkanoo Committee formed just 35 days before the parade, organizers faced a tight schedule with limited support from corporate sponsors. Help came, however, from construction companies on New Providence and Grand Bahama, helping to make the event possible. Brian Neely, chairman of the Harbour Island Junkanoo Committee, hailed the 2025 parade as successful.
Here in Bryland, we see that Junkanoo is going to another level. We look like we in par with Nassau. Grand Bahama, we get you by a little edge right now. But we can take any one of these groups and go against the Valley in its action right now today.
The champions, the Barracks Hill Warriors, had 564 points, edging out the world-famous Zulu dancers by just 17 points with 547 points. Co-chairman of the National Junkanoo Committee, Kishlane Smith.
We are extremely very impressed with what we've seen, the development of Junkanoo here on the island of Harbour Island. And I'm so pleased to see the families and the young people that are involved. And so please, I am encouraging everyone to remember this is our culture. Our culture. This is the best show on earth. And it only can be propelled if we excel.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Diane Dorset.
Thank you, Diane. When we come back this late night, a story worth staying up for. A young girl continuing her Christmas tradition of gift giving. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight at 11. We'll have that and more when we come back.
There are time to celebrate our connectedness, to strengthen the ties that bind us, that make us, well, family. At Commonwealth Bank, we're your neighbors, your friends, and yes, we're your family. Wishing you warm and sincere best wishes for a happy holiday and a prosperous new year from your family at Commonwealth Bank.
Merry Christmas to you. Sweet and spicy, marinated fried, tossed with chili. Garlic and ginger have many flavors, like honey barbecue.
Signature hot wings, turn up the heat for you. Those pepper wings, what's your flavor?
Roasted garlic parmesan, tastes so good, chicken, you know.
Cloud9, so many flavors to try. What's your flavor? Honey barbecue,
sweet and spicy, all new.
Signature hot wings. What's your flavor?
Roasted garlic parmesan, tastes so good, chicken, you know.
Those pepper wings.
Hello?
Hi,
This is Roger from Fidelity Bank. We've detected a possible breach on your account, so we've placed a temporary hold on pending transactions.
Huh?
Please check your email and give me your one-time password to confirm.
Ain't nothing happening.
Whoa!
Remember, Fidelity will never ask for your account details. If in doubt, contact us first. Fidelity Bank, protecting what matters most.
Fidelity, we're good for you.
One day I told my grandpa, show me what being a Bahamian is all about, and I'll show the Bahamas to the world. Together, we show the world what it means to be Bahamian, and we celebrate with an ice-cold Quebec. More than a bear, it's the spirit of the Bahamas. Click. It's in our hands.
We are back this late night with perhaps what is the feel-good story of the night. For 6 consecutive years, this preteen has given gifts and brought smiles to the children in Yellow Elder and other surrounding communities. Brielle Ombrista, a young Mrs. Claus in her own right, in sophisticated fashion, facilitated the delivery of dozens of presents.
For 6 years, so now they're expecting it every year, and I don't want to disappoint the kids. Some people, like the parents, they don't have the money to get the gifts, so, you know, I've been doing it so I could put a smile on those kids' faces.
And young Brielle acknowledges it's her village, inclusive of her father, Brian Ombrista, that helped dreams like this come true for her.
As parents, it's our mandate almost, you know, to ensure that we not only protect our kids, provide for them, but also to help prepare them for life and what it is. And the most important thing is having a young girl at this age who is in her own rights is a mini philanthropist. You know, that means a lot. That means a lot because this is something that it'll not only carry on through her. Since this initiative started 6 years ago, I've seen other kids and other persons now trying to do the same thing. And for us, it isn't about them copying, it's about this is what we need. Each one teach one. Let's spread it. And now what happened is becoming infectious in our society, in our community now, that persons now are taking it up. And if we all can do this, we can help each other and it could be a better Bahamas.
Well, we are still in the throes of the giving season, but just how generous have people been? Bahamas Red Cross President Edison Sumner giving an update on holiday donations. The funding will help sustain programs such as disaster relief, Meals on Wheels, youth programs, as well as other initiatives.
We were doing an assessment just last week, looking at how our support structure played out this year as compared to last year and the year before. Unfortunately, our donations are a bit down from our general donors, but it's improving. We had a pretty decent Christmas season where we were able to still provide services to a number of residents across the country. We were able to send out care packages to several islands across the country in time for Christmas to be sure that those residents got what they needed. So we're very pleased about that. We're now in the phase where we are working towards our 2026 strategy plans and looking to enhance those plans even further.
He is encouraging more residents to step forward and volunteer. Meanwhile, he says the society will focus on its branch development strategy next year.
We're going to be expanding our branches throughout the country and expanding our volunteer base, our youth base, our membership drives, etc., so that we can bring more young people into the work of the Bahamas Red Cross. But the year's been good. We are fortunate to have had our partnership with the government renewed. They were able to come back this year with another subvention to the Red Cross, which is very significant towards the work that we're doing.
And while many celebrated Christmas with family and gifts, others were left behind. For the past 17 years, the Inner City Outreach Group United Against Crime has made it its mission to ensure no one is forgotten, providing necessities and moments of joy for children and families.
Okay, you see it's a festive time. Christmas has just passed on.
But what United Against Crime about is like actually taking care of persons who are less fortunate, who can't get for themselves. So who had missed Christmas, we're going to catch it here. So that's going to be food. We have food, toys, clothes, music, cotton candy, the Grinch, Santa Claus, and a lot of beautiful ladies, you know what I mean, and gentlemen, who are actually going to participate and give back to the children. It's really based on the children, because they are our future, okay? When my time has passed and gone and we've moved on, that's what's going to leave you on this Bahama land, is the kids.
Organizers say the outreach extends beyond material needs, focusing on positively impacting lives through guidance, faith, and mentorship.
Are we gonna have like an outreach with the pastors, speaking to the young ladies, the young men in the community, giving them food of love, food of grace, food of mercy, food of God. Instead of just eating and just giving back, we're gonna try a new initiative by speaking to them and letting them know that, hey, give your life to the Lord. Let's take a different trend in the inner city and be more focused on what is good more than what is bad.
Control Room is super excited about sports, so you heard the music play a bit earlier. Amajal Knowles is up next as the Bahamas Tonight at 11 turns to sports next.
For over half a century, we've been more than just an airline. We've been a bridge, connecting families, dreams, and memories across the islands and beyond. Behind every seat sold and every journey planned, there's a dedicated team committed to making air travel affordable and accessible to everyone. At Bahamas Air, we're not just building connections, we're building a safe and dependable airline where quality service is paramount and an excellent travel experience is our priority. Wherever you're going, we're here to take you there with care, with heart, and with the promise of unforgettable journeys. We are family, and just like family, we're committed to taking care of our own. Your Bahamas Air is our Bahamas Air, because here at Bahamas Air, we don't just fly here, we live here.
Bahamas, it's time to drum up, cheer, and win with Shell. Just spend $20 at any of our 13 Shell participating stations, and you are entered to win. This Christmas, you could walk away with Junkanoo tickets, New Year's Eve VIP concert tickets, grocery gift certificates, travel escapes, or even free fuel for an entire year, valued at $5,000. We are giving away prizes every week, so drum up, cheer, and win with Shell. Promotion ends January 9th, 2026.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
Welcome to your Monday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports and college basketball news. You'll let McPhee McCoon and our Ole Miss Lady Rebels escaping an early deficit on Sunday against Alcorn State to emerge victorious 64-44 in their non-conference finale at the SJB Pavilion in Oxford, Mississippi. Ole Miss, now 13-2, will enter SEC play with the most wins in a non-conference slate since 2000.
Team, you know, we really have to dig down deep and do some soul searching. Was really disappointed with our effort today, especially in that first and second quarter. You know, that's not what Ole Miss basketball is about. And, you know, for us, some people are going to have to just grow up and make the decision to come out and be competitive and the hardest working team on the floor. I'm going to search for that. So it's something that I have to look into. It's something that our players have to look into so that we can make sure that we are prepared to play in the best league in the country.
From the NBA, our trio of Bahamian ballers in action in the association. First up, BJ Edgecombe and the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the defending champs in the OKC Thunder. Rough shooting night for the rookie, finishing with 10 points and 5 assists, but he go 3 of 16 from the field. We'll try and bounce back tomorrow night as the Sixers will travel to Memphis to take on the Grizzlies. Buddy Hield was just 3 points in the Warriors' 141-127 OT loss to the Toronto Raptors, but he's seen 14 minutes of game time after missing the past few games as a healthy scratch for the Dubs. Over in LA, DeAndre Ayton and the Los Angeles Lakers hosting the Sacramento Kings. Ayton finished Sunday's 125-101 win over the Kings with 11 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks across 30 minutes. Ayton found his way to his 12th double-double this season after posting only 2 rebounds against Houston early in the week. Lakers coach J.J. Redick offering some high praise for the big man.
I said this, I don't know, a week ago. Like, he really has been as consistent as anyone on our team with his play and his approach. He's been fantastic for us all season. To have a guy that, you know, is going to play 30 to 34 minutes and just get you a double-double almost every night, we don't take it for granted. He's had a great, not a good season, a great season for us. I love him in that short roll area. I don't know if it's his first, but it's certainly the first that I remember. First lob pass for a dunk in that short roll area. But his touch is just, it's unique. It's one of one. Like,
in baseball news, DJ Cawley has been involved with the game of baseball at every level, from college to the pros to a scout. Now he's giving back as a mentor to the next generation as the head coach of the Prince Jazz Travel Ball Club, which is continuing to establish itself as a key development program for young baseball talent in the U.S. as well as the Bahamas.
So pretty much it originally started as a Boston Red Sox scout team. That's my original idea of it. And then years of planning on it, we end up transitioning out of it to incorporate jazz into it to try and involve the Bahamian community, because, you know, I think a lot of kids here, you know, we get to play a lot of games here, but we're missing that really high-end competitive that we can get. And a lot of the perfect game tournaments, you know, we're not really invited to. You know, we get to go to some, but it's not as high level as most of their bigger events. So I just kind of wanted to allow Jazz to give us a platform to, you know, allow us to get in those high-end tournaments for, you know, the Bahamian people and for any other upcoming baseball players. So there's just an idea me and Anthony started, and, you know, it's been going great. We've grown to 3 teams now. We have a team in California as well, a team under our organization, and, you know, started at 9U as well. So we're moving up to all ages, and as long as we get the right coaches, man, you know, we want to keep growing it all to allow every age group to be able to be a part, you know.
And that's a look at your sports on this Monday. I'm Amajal Knowles, signing out until tomorrow.
You've heard of electric cars. Now it's time you drive one. Easy Car Sales welcomes you to experience the power and prestige of the latest electric vehicles. Plug in at home for a 65% discount off your gas bill and never get stuck at the pump again. Build your dreams of a better future with a better car, the BYD EV. Visit easy242.com to book your free test drive today. Save your money while driving in style, only at Easy Car Sales.
The internet isn't just for surfing. There's a sea of shoppers buying online, and you can connect with them on Tingsy. Tingsy is the SBDC's online storefront built for Bahamians. Take your business to the next level by selling to customers online, both at home and around the world. People want Bahamian things, and if you got things to sell, sell on Tingsy. Find out how you can connect with a sea of buyers by visiting TingsyBahamas.com.
It's a Holy Frosty Christmas, and Wendy's and Coke is bringing the chill. This year, when you upgrade any Wendy's combo to a large, you can instantly win big with the Upgrade and Win Christmas giveaway. We're talking travel gift cards, gadgets, holiday treats, and prizes that make your Holy Frosty Christmas shine. Just upgrade your favorite lunch combo. Scan the QR code on your receipt to enter and let the holiday magic begin. Enjoy great tasting food and win big this Christmas with Wendy's and Coca-Cola's Upgrade and Win. Rules and restrictions apply.
Make your company representative stand out through an embroidery design on your uniforms from Janae's Uniform Center, Chesapeake Road. Janae's utilizes the latest state-of-the-art embroidery technology to monogram large and small quantities of shirts, caps, bags, and other articles. If you don't already have a digitized logo, Janae's can design and digitize your idea and bring it to life. Then install the logo of your choice from their large selections of 27 stock colors of golf shirts in cotton or dry fit, caps, or workwear. Call 394-8385 or 6 or visit www.janaes.com.
It is time now for a look at tonight's weather forecast, and for that we head on over to Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean.
Good evening, Carvel. We have a cold front that's heading our way. We expect it to push through the northwest Bahamas late Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, and it will usher in some chilly temperatures over the next several days. Now, your temperatures around the Farming Valleys, Marshall, Babaco, 75, 76 in Green Turkey, Freeport, Grand Bahama at 76 degrees, and as we take you a little further south in the Berry Island, 77. Allenstown, Bimini, 76 degrees, 77 in Rockstown, Eleuthera at 74, 76 in Black Point, Exuma, and Kemp's Bayside Andros. Fresh Creek, Central Andros, 77. Otterstown, Cat Island, San Salvador, and Rumkey at 75 degrees. Georgetown, Exuma, also 75. And then we pick up a string of 77s. Ragged Island, Clarence, Long Island, Crooked Island, Betsy Bay, and Acklands. Matchetown, Inagua, 82. And the Turks and Caicos Islands at 80 degrees. And forecast for tonight, we are looking at mainly clear and still a bit chilly, even though that frontal system is underway. Low temperature 64 degrees. And tomorrow, it's going to shape up like this. Partly sunny with a couple of showers developing late in the afternoon as that frontal boundary gets a little closer, but once it goes through, those cool air mass will start to filter in. Now, the high temperature tomorrow will climb up to 76 degrees. And your extended weather forecast for the next 7 days, this is how it will unfold. Tonight, well, tomorrow we're looking at 68 degrees for a low temperature, and we're going to primarily stay in the 60s right through Friday. Saturday, we pop a 70 as we head into the early part of next week. So a beautiful weekend shaping up for you. As we said, a couple of showers tomorrow, but things will dry out quite nicely as we head into the middle of the week. Carvel.
And thank you, Basil. And by now you've heard that a loss that hits here at home for us at the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas. This past weekend, acting news director and director of local programming, Tanya Cartwright passed away. Earlier today, I spoke with some of our colleagues who reflect on her legacy. Our hearts were turned heavy this holiday season as we learned of the passing of our colleague and friend, Tanya Cartwright. Tanya meant different things to so many, but a few of her colleagues wanted to share their fond memories of the woman who many called simply Miss T. General Manager here at ZNS, Clint Watson, has known Tanya for nearly 2 decades.
She worked extremely hard, and because of the long hours we worked, because of how hard we worked against all the odds we worked, we built a relationship because we had to constantly be in touch with each other throughout the weekends, on the weekends, throughout everything. When she moved into the news department to head that up, we constantly worked together, and so our relationship wasn't no longer just work-related, it became life.
Desmond Saunders and Lloyd Allen, 2 of our reporters, each had a special relationship with Tanya.
Apart from being an avid Junkanoo, passionate about her craft.
Even as recent as Tuesday past, I messaged her and just asked her about how she was doing and everything. She was looking forward to coming back, and unfortunately, things went the way they went.
She had an eye for, behind the lens. She had a creative aspect of a creative aura.
And as for her legacy,
Tanya always talked about God being her ultimate judge. And I think what this experience teaches me and everyone is a reminder that in all we do, God remains the ultimate judge in all of our lives.
Of all the things that can be said about Tanya is that she dressed flamboyantly, lived out loud, and enjoyed a good laugh. Good night, Tanya. Our hearts are heavy, but we will continue to remember Tanya. That's our broadcast for this Monday night. I'm Corbell Pyfrom, and for all of us, take care, be well, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
moral bond.